Welcome. I went to the No Doubt concert. Yes, I went to the Sphere, went to Vegas, and I wanted to share all the things that I brought with me that can help you with your destination trips this summer. This doesn't have to be if you're going to Vegas, but these are Vegas specific for reasons, and I will explain why. I love to just get right into it, so enough of the fluff. Let's get into the good stuff. First off, we have to talk about pre-prep. Now, that means spray tans, whitenings, all of that stuff. So I love to do a quick spray tan before I go on vacation. I just feel like a better me. And people around me get to experience a better happy me because I'm tan. And your girl, she loves to be tan. So I want to start off with this. This is the most magical face tanner I use and I love. I will go in and throw it on my entire face. Sometimes I'll just put it like where I want to highlight and have like natural contouring and bronzing, but usually I'll just put this on just all over my face. And it's super simple. I'm not gonna do it now because I am wearing all white and I don't feel like getting tanner on me. But the good news is if you do get tanner on you, it comes right off, so not a problem there. But this has a cute little pump. Super basic. You can throw it on in the morning, you can throw it on at night. It is 2 hours, so you can leave it on for 2 hours and then wash it off, or you can leave it on longer if you want a deeper, darker tan. It does continue to develop after the fact, but Loving Tan is one of my favorites, and I've been buying them for years, and I will continue to do so because it works so good on me. That brings us into the next one. This is for my body. I do this one as well. 2 hour tanning mousse. They also have an 8 hour, and they have overnight, so like they have a bunch of different ones. Usually I'm trying to get a tan very quick, but even with a 2 hour, if you leave it on longer, it does continue to develop into the darkest tan. This is so beautiful. It doesn't look orange, it doesn't look streaky. It's really easy to see where you're putting it on because it does have the built-in bronzer. I'm obsessed with these two. They are the perfect combination for making sure that you have the best vacation glow. I'm not kidding when I say you will look magical when you wear these. That is step one. I like to do that before I go on a trip because, like I said, it just makes me feel so much better when I have a spray tan. And you can save money by doing them at home, and I love that stuff. But next up is we want to make sure that we smell good. If you go to the desert, I live in Arizona, but I went to Vegas, and let's just say that unless you are inside, it is very hot outside, especially in the summer months. And this smells so good. It's not your typical tropical smell. It's more like that deep woodsy, vanilla, santal. I love this stuff. It's really gentle on your armpits, so you're not gonna break out likely. I have really sensitive armpits, and I'm obsessed with the way that this smells. It glides on. It feels like it's nourishing your armpits, which is also nice. I like the little travel sizes, but the one that I linked to is a full size. These are travel size. But I like having options because I try and bring what I can that makes it a lot less of a weight. I did drive there, so some things I brought in full bottle sizes, but gotta have a good deodorant, and these ones smell the best. So when you do sweat, and when you do, you'll smell good. Anytime I'd be like, yes. I would honestly just smell my armpits because I smell so good. They are not an antiperspirant, just a heads up. So they're a natural deodorant. I love to do 2-for-1s. I like to try and bring as minimal items as I can, but this Bobbi Brown face primer, it's a face primer and it's vitamin enriched as a moisturizer. So I love this because I don't have to prime my makeup. My makeup goes on so smooth, and it is such a creamy, dreamy, and it smells so good. It's like, it doesn't have a smell, but it's got like this hint of, like, I don't think it's scented, but there's this like tiniest bit of a hint of, I can't even pinpoint what it is. I just really like it. It just smells really natural and fresh. But Bobbi Brown makes fantastic products. A little bit goes a long way. The size that I have is 1.7 floral ounces, so it's nice for traveling if you are taking a plane and you want to do TSA, like carry-on. This will work as a carry-on, and it's really nice. I've had it for months, and you can see that there's a ton in there, so fantastic product that is going to make your skin feel so good, hydrated and glowy. On with the skin. When you're walking through Vegas, people are allowed to smoke inside the casinos. I hate that part of it because I don't, but your skin kind of feels it, and so does your hair. I love having this. This is my favorite new spray. I'll put it on over my makeup. I'll put it on under my makeup. I'll put it on at night. I'll put it on in the morning. It is Biodance. I'm obsessed with this brand for their collagen masks, but it's just a little jelly spray. It's super fine mist, so it doesn't clump, so it's safe when you put it on over your makeup. It's a collagen peptide jelly serum mist. That's exactly what it is, actually. But I've been using this for a few months, and since it came out, like I think about a month, but I love it. It is so hydrating. Makes your skin feel dewy and refreshed. On with the refreshments, anytime I take a plane or I'm traveling, honestly just once a month in general, but especially if I'm on a plane, or if I had a long night at a concert, which I did because we went to No Doubt, as I mentioned already. It was so much fun. Stay tuned. I will talk about that next time. But I put on, after I took off my makeup, because I had my makeup professionally done because I'm bougie and I decided to try something new that I've never done before. My face was raw. My face was raw, it was thin, it felt creepy, and I did not love how it felt. So I put on the blue one. I like the blue one when I'm needing that extra repair feeling, and it feels like extra sensitive because it's just super light and nourishing. It's soothing, moisturizing, nourishing, but it's got low molecular hyaluronic acid, glacier water, panthol, and ceramide, and I just love how it makes my face just look plump the next day. I believe I put a video up that shows this. I should have done the before. It was like night and day. But when I was in New York and I did a red eye over there and we were out all day, my skin felt the same way, and it was winter. These are just game savers, like for your face. They make you feel like new again, and I love that. The next item is this. This is a really nice vanilla oil. If you're wearing shorts, little dresses like I was, it is so nice to have something that is gonna have the light and the sun bounce off and smooth everything out. It gives you the most glowy look, but it smells amazing too. It's a warm vanilla, so it's not gonna be overbearing, and it's just gonna smell amazing. A little goes a long way, which I love. And it just reactivates as you get hot, which you will if you're out walking in the sun in Vegas. I love nourishing things. Everything that I purchase, like nourishing and good for you. The next up is having a really good gloss. I love having a gloss that's gonna make my lips feel hydrated, look hydrated, and be good in photos. And just feels good. Not sticky. Oh, I love this. This is honey infused. The bottle is so cute too. The applicator is nice. It's a good size bottle. I got the plain one. I believe it's vanilla. I'm a sucker for lip glosses, and this has been one of my faves that I keep grabbing every single time. You will too. If you haven't tried it, definitely one to add to the list to try. So good. When I'm going to bed though, I always put this on. If I don't want a gloss, if I just want natural, I just want hydration, this is my go-to. This is something that you need in your repertoire. Did I use that word right? I'm actually not sure. It just sounded right at that moment, but this is the Paula's Choice. I've been purchasing these for the past few years, and I always have one on hand. This has hyaluronic acid and peptide lip booster with squalene. It makes your lips look new again. If you get like the little, we all do, right? When we're thirsty or we're getting older. This is so good for making your lines disappear and filling them in to make them look more full and pouty. It makes them feel really good. I used to get the worst cracks in the corners of my mouth, and this has been such a big help for me, and I love that because that was a big problem that I really hated, and it was so frustrating, and I didn't know what to do. Also, the right toothpaste, that was another issue that kept getting in my way. And I actually grabbed my coffee along the way. I forgot that I made myself a nice coffee, and it's just been sitting there. Heaven in my mouth. This is going to be your bestie. Wanna know why? It's gonna keep your drinks cold, and it is a magnet, so you can put your phone on here. I have my phone on a stand right now, but this is the best invention ever. I have two different ones. I have the original, and I had to buy this because I wanted a straw, and it does not leak. You don't have to worry about locking it like some of the other ones. As soon as you pop it down, it's locked. You can carry it. It's nice and sturdy. You see how like I'm pushing and it takes a lot to move it. So it's very sturdy. This is the reason why you want to get the Ringo and not a knockoff. But watch, now I have you on my stand. See? So cool. And you can do like vertical, horizontal. And I like this too, when I just want my phone to be off of the ground, I always have a water bottle typically when I'm out and about. Like I always bring this, whether I'm on a plane or I'm just walking, I always have a water bottle. And now I also have a phone stand. If I'm like going to the bathroom and there's nowhere to set my phone, I can put my phone on it. And the bathroom counter is all wet, I can set this on there. There's just so many uses. You can also, if you're driving in a car and you don't have your normal like magnet for your phone to direct yourself, if you're in a rental, you can just put this in the cup holder because it fits. And then this is where your phone sits, and now you have your directions. So many uses. This is one of the best purchases I ever made, and my sister, who had a competing brand, said she needs to get this one because this one was clearly superior to the one that she had. Yeah, pays to sometimes pay a little bit more than the competitors because you get more what you pay for. This is by far one of the best tripods. It gets extremely tall and it is pivotable, but it also pivots here. So you can get really good angles, you can get over angles. Not all tripods are the same. I've bought in about 6, so I know, and I've always been on the hunt, and right now this is my top one. It gets extremely tall. It is nice and sturdy, so it's not gonna be like creeping down on you, because that is the worst when you're like, I need to take a photo, but my tripod is not sturdy. Also, it has this little pop, so you don't have to worry about prying your fingernails off when you're trying to get this open. It just pop the button and it pops open. Or you don't even have to use your hands. If your hands are full, you can just tap it on the ground and it opens. There's also a really easy to grab remote. Like you don't have to get your fingers in there because you just pull from here and it's simple. Or I am 5'4" and it's tall as me, if not a little bit taller. You can also make it smaller. But if you want to have good photos, don't rely on other people, take them yourself. Or get this next item. I just tell my husband, put these on and walk behind me. And I get the best footage ever. These are so good. I love the Ray-Bans. Ooh, and they are on a deal right now. We love a good deal. These are fantastic. I wore them when I was in New York. I wore them when I was in Vegas. I wear them on every single vacation. Mexico, I have a lot of videos up on my channel and on my storefront of me wearing these. The color is so good. These photos, it's like vibrant colors. The quality, top notch. The audio, unbelievable. But not only that, I use them a lot for just videos, but I also love to listen to music when I'm out and about and I'm doing a walk or I'm taking a phone call. I don't have to hold my phone up to my head. If I don't have earbuds, it's okay because I can take the phone calls right from here. They look really nice on. I love these. They like fit everyone's face, I swear. Ray-Ban just has such a good look that they just work for everybody. But you can just tap it. It'll tell you how full the battery is as soon as. And you can take a video by magic words. I'm gonna put these away before. Hey Meta, take a photo. Hey Meta, take a video. And they'll start taking it. So if your hands are busy, you can still take a video, you can still record. Great for POV content. And you can also ask it like, hey Meta, what am I looking at? And it's gonna tell you what you're looking at. I love these. If you haven't gotten a pair yet, I highly suggest you get them for yourself, for Father's Day, for yourself, for your birthday. Put this on your list because these, you can capture so many moments and you can just make your life so much easier by being able to have like hands-free actions. Hands-free, just talk to it, and it'll do everything. You can also have it where it just downloads directly into your phone. It's so easy that if you're not tech savvy, you don't need to be tech savvy with these. They just do it all for you. I'm a big fan. And the Generation 2, the reason I would get the Generation 2 is because they do have a way longer battery life. I never have to worry about running out of a charge with these, and I will go all day. So super easy. I did not grab this item. When you're in Vegas, sometimes the air can be really smoky and your eyes get really dry, also with traveling and stuff. So if I'm taking a lot of photos, I like to have my eyes bright white. I actually didn't use these today because I don't always use them, but I love putting in these eye drops. They just help make everything look so good. If you are in the casinos, you are gonna want to have, I'm on a live stream. Hi babe. You wanna have nice, clean hands. So I always like to bring this because if you're going from outside to outside, or if a stranger asks you to take a picture with their phone, like I just like having something where I can easily moisturize and disinfect my hands. When I went to New York, we were always on the subway using a lot of public transportation and grabbing onto things. So this is just a good thing to have in your purse if you're pumping gas, all the different things that you need to do to live life. And in a crowded area, you just don't want to get sick. So we like to protect ourselves. And sometimes you can't always wash your hands. Washing your hands is best, but sometimes you just don't have the ability. If you are out and about and it is 100 degrees out, you're gonna wanna get a fan. I love this. It's also really good if you are trying to set your makeup fast, or you're trying to get ready very fast, or you're sweating while you're getting ready, because you can, it's safe, so it stops. But you can just set it like this on something and have it pointed at you. If you're on a plane, you can just have this pointed at you if you're hot. I usually do get hot in planes because they don't always have the air. Sometimes there's an issue. Sometimes people just have their windows open and you're like, dude, close the windows because it's like heating up in here. Even the lady said to close your windows. Having a fan is fantastic. Yeah. Great gift too for someone who's always overheating, or women in menopause. And yeah, sometimes we just get hot for no reason. And it's got these cute little bunny ears and a cute little carrying case. It's lightweight and it's rechargeable, holds charge really good too. Whenever I'm out and about, I like to have this. If I'm not bringing a purse, I want to have something where I can put cards, and you can put your player's card in here, you can put your room key in here, and then it just magnetizes to the back of your phone. It has a really good grip, so it's not going to fall off as long as you have a magnetic phone or a magnetic case. And I use this all the time, especially when I'm in like tropical vacations and things, but I don't like to always have to bring so many things. So I just bring this. Problem solved. Smelling good on the go. Oh, this is my favorite scent in the world, Missing Person. I just like, I love it. It is so good. It is not fruity. It is more like, it's got like, I'm the worst when it comes to describing things, but it's got like vanilla, sandalwood. I don't honestly know, but it's got that darker, but not too dark. A little bit more like masculine with feminine. Like I said, I could just bathe in this. But I love this one because it's a nice travel size. I have it in the big size. I also have it in a body oil as well, and another travel size, because you can see it's almost gone. But it's because I use it and I love it. And I started with the travel size, and that's what got me into the bigger size because it was so freaking delicious. Don't eat it, but you know what I mean. Having a little pill carrier, I like to put different things like my magnesium. I'll put in ibuprofen. I'll put in earplugs, right? Medications. But I like that it just magnetizes closed. Super nice, small, easy size. A lot fits in there. I labeled mine as well with my label gun, but just makes life easy when you're traveling. You can throw that in your purse, throw that anywhere. Anytime I travel, or even just when I lay in my bed, even though I have blackout sheets, completely blacked out, I always need a face mask. It just became my safety blanket, where it just feels so good on my skin. It's like I'm being wrapped in a warm hug, and it's silk. So it's good for your skin. It's not gonna cause creases. It actually helps you. So if you normally like to sleep on the side of your face or the front of your face, it also creates like this little bit of a barrier. So your skin is going into the silk versus blankets and whatever else. So it gives you a little bit more cushion, and it makes your skin so much better. I'll actually put a face mask on and I'll put this over it, and it's fine. Sometimes I'd put like a tissue paper, but I really didn't need a tissue paper because it doesn't absorb into this. It just absorbs into your skin. So I love these. I've had this one for years. I actually have multiples, but this is my favorite one. Of other ones that I purchased, this is my absolute favorite. It's also one of the most inexpensive ones, but it's simple. You just put it around your face. It Velcros in, nice and secure, and it blocks out the light. But it really does just feel like a hug. My dog is in the background. Say hi, Mila. And these are usually out of stock. So I was so happy when I saw them come back in stock. I actually bought a second one from another brand, and I would have bought two from this brand had I have known that they were gonna come back in stock. So I'm just glad that they are for you guys, because it sucks when you can't get the things that I'm like, you need this. Anyways, I digress. Next up, we got toothpaste. Who knew toothpaste could be so fun? This is a travel size. I get crusty corners in the corners of my mouth when I use typical toothpaste that has certain ingredients in it. So I have to buy certain types of toothpaste that are non-irritative to my corners of my mouth. I love these. If you had to ask me which flavor is my flavor, yeah, this one is my favorite. This one is the mint. This one is that wintergreen. This one is a little bit more like, whew, but your breath smells so good. Your teeth love this. It leaves you feeling clean. They're from Italy, so I don't know if they have higher standards with what can go in things versus the US, but man, do I love it. And these things are always on the rage. I always see people talking about them, and I've been using them for like 2 years now, and I'm a big fan. Marvin's, this is the travel size, this is the full size, and I have some that are plastic and they're so hard to get the rest out, but this, you can actually roll it because it's so thin that you can make sure you get every last drop out. So if you're that person that likes to make sure you're using everything that you possibly can, these are gonna do that for you. And again, my favorite is this one, the mint, but I wanted one in travel size. I only use this when I travel on a plane. If I'm driving somewhere, I'll bring the full size because I don't want to waste the use of the travel size. If that makes sense. I think it does. It's pretty self-explanatory, Teresa. Next up, having a new bikini, not having to spend a ton of money is amazing. I love this. It looks so good on. This is a size small that I bought myself. It does come with removable pads that you can take out, but the color is so vibrant. I've worn this in the pool, I've worn this in the ocean, and it is still just as vibrant as the first day I got it. Obviously adjustable tops and bottoms, but look at this, the bottoms are adjustable too. I feel like having the right size bottom is the hardest part. I will note this, I do have a 34D chest, but this is not adjustable, so that's just one thing to think about. But it fits me perfectly. It looks really, really good, actually. It's probably one of my favorite, best looking suits on, and the cheapest, which that's a win. But these are the bottoms. They are a thong, just a heads up. But you know what? It's not like a really, really skimpy thong. It's like a more modest thong. So in Vegas, this totally flies. Miami, totally flies. I just, don't wear it around family functions, but that's just because I'm a little shy. I love that bikini. It is so cute. These I bought before I went to Mexico, and they are now my new staple. They are the best bracelets, but they also double as a hair tie. So you don't have to wear a hair tie on your wrist that is the worst. That is like a photo ruiner, having hair ties on your wrist. It just looks so bad. I don't know why, but these are cute. So if you needed a hair tie, you can just grab one right from here, put your hair up, and you still have a cute bracelet stack. I really like the way that these look because I don't normally wear a lot of jewelry, and sometimes you just want to have some jewelry on. But look, it's a hair tie. I mean, what a simple concept, but genius at the same time. Make these cute so you can wear them around your wrist. Duh. Next up, body oil. Whenever I have if I'm going out, I want photos or I want to look extra, I love to have a body oil. This smells good. It's like chocolate, bronzy chocolate. I've had this for years. When I say years, I think I've had it for like 6 years. So it's not something I'm always putting on, but anytime I have a swimsuit on and not necessarily like going into the water swimsuit, but like if I'm taking photos or if I want to just look extra, or when I went to Gwen Stefani, I put this on my shoulders. So just where, it's popping because it catches the light and it looks so good and it smells really good. I'm a big fan of the body oil. Cannot go wrong with body oil. And it's sparkly and bronzy. Socks. I only had one pair that was clean because the rest of them are dirty, but these are my favorite no-show socks. I keep buying them time and time again. They have this little bit of a silicone in the back that keeps them put, but they are the most comfortable no-show socks. Been buying them for years, and you just can't go wrong with these. I like them because you can get white, you can get black, you can get gray, whatever, but they're perfect. They do not show your ankles. If I were to put them on, you will see. I just got a pedicure, but I like how I got a hole in that one, almost a hole. it's almost a hole. So I do need to buy some more. I'm a big fan. They are so perfect. These shoes are also perfect. I could wear, well, I should wear them. I'll put these back on. They're lightweight, they're really comfy. You're gonna be doing a ton of walking. I wore those in New York when I first got them. I didn't even break them in, and I couldn't believe how comfortable they were. My friend, she had a pair and she's like, oh my God, you need these. So then, of course, I ended up buying them because she was right. They're lightweight. I love that they have the grippy on the bottom. New Balance, you know what's up. You know what's up. They are so freaking comfortable, and it makes sense. Like, I understand why the dad shoes came back. Like, it totally makes sense. I wish that I could show you this. But this is the salt. I think it's a sea salt, black and white. I think that's what they are. I don't know, but I linked to the exact ones, so hopefully that helps you. And then for the No Doubt concert, I ended up wearing these Adidas pants with a white tank top and then some bling bling jewelry. And they are so cute. They look so good. They fit amazing. I bought size small. Yep, bought a size small, and they do have a drawstring. So if you needed to tighten them, you could. I rolled them down when I needed them to be a little bit shorter, but they also have the zipper at the bottom. This green is so pretty too. So they open up, and it's just like that classic old school vintage No Doubt vibe. I'm Gwen Stefani, and I had to wear them, and this was my favorite outfit. I should post some videos and photos of myself wearing that. I will, stay tuned. The other thing is making sure that you have a really good sunscreen. I like to put this on my hands. I keep this in my purse, so if I'm driving, because I get sunspots, especially living in Arizona, I like to put this on my hands. And then it also is a really good face mist. I'm gonna throw it on because I love how lightweight it is, and it doesn't feel like I'm wearing sunscreen. It smells really good too, but it just goes on so easily, and it doesn't like have that heavy cast feel, which I hate. I hate that about spray sunscreens. I've bought so many, and this is the best one of all the ones that I've tried. So if you were on that like hunt, this is the travel size, which is the one that I linked to, but you can get bigger sizes too. What I like to do is have the travel size so I can always refill it back up. And typically I'm always like using it on the go, so the travel size is perfect. Like I don't have room for like big bottles. This is the perfect jewelry container because it's so small. Having everything in one spot is so important to me because otherwise I worry that I lost it. And this, I put my wedding ring in, and this is like the only two pieces of jewelry that I really wear on my hands. And then I also have little compartments, so I could put my necklace in there, or I could put my earrings in there, and it's just the perfect amount of space. Easy to toss into your purse and know that everything is safe, and you not have to worry about leaving things sit somewhere so they fall off. You just put them in here and you're good to go. It's a great gift too for people, stocking stuffers. I know it's only like 7 months away, guys. It's coming up. Having a hat to protect your face and to look cute. We love a hat. This one is cute because it says Cashmere Cowboy, and I like that it was all white, and then it has these little cute little boots on the side that are embroidered. Let's throw it on. And it's gonna match. I have like one shoe on right now, and I feel kind of funny and lopsided. But isn't that cute? One for the thumbnail. Just kidding. It is so cute. I love the way that it fits my face. It's got like more of a structured bill as well, so it's not gonna be one that you're like, you know, trying to reshape. It comes shaped. And it's got the cute embroidery on it. And then you have the hole in the back where it's adjustable. So that way if you needed to put your ponytail through it, you could. Last item, you guys, I actually have to work. I have to log in and work. Granted, I'm working, but I also have my 9 to 5, and I have a meeting that's about to come up. So I should probably wrap it up, but I wanna say, if you guys are here, you're liking what you're seeing, please do give me a follow. If you just click on my face, it'll let you follow and be notified the next time I go live. I was gonna do a lip gloss swatch. Tell me if you think that's interesting. I don't know, I just thought that'd be kind of fun. And I'm really picky when it comes to certain products, so I could share like my yes, no, if you don't like this, don't buy this. If you do like this, buy this. Anyways, just something I was thinking about. Last up, I bought this years and years and years ago. I actually bought it the same day I bought my Apple Watch because I was so sick of having to bring like 4 different chargers, 3 different chargers. This does my phone, my headphones, and my watch. And it is fantastic. I bring it everywhere. sits on my my stand right next to my bed, so it always plugs into a USB port. But you could also do a USB-C. So like if you lost the cord, it comes with a cord, but you can use a USB-C as well, which I just love the universal. I'm so glad we're finally going to universal chargers because I was so sick of always losing my charger or having the wrong charger, and this just makes it so much easier. And these things are fantastic. I love how easy it just goes together. Again, easy. Stick it in the purse. But I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try and come back on and do another one with the lip glosses after I do my work meeting. I still have 19 minutes, which is good because I probably should prepare for it, but a few things that I forgot to link to that I'm a big fan of. Everything that I linked to I brought with me, but there are some other things that I just wanted to share because we have a little bit of time. How cute are these? I just loved the look. Yeah, cute sunglasses. You always gotta bring cute sunglasses, although I will say that it's kind of rare that I bring other sunglasses nowadays because of my Ray-Bans from Meta. I love them so much. And then two other things that I wanted to highlight are this. It smells so good. Like I was saying, I'm trying to make it so I put sunscreen on my hands more often, but this is not as easy to bring around as this is with a quick spray. And then you also, if this is lotion, like you're getting it on the bottoms of your hands. But I do love the Vacation brand. I just think they have the best packaging, the best marketing, and I'm a sucker for that stuff. So yeah, again, if you guys do want to shop my links, I thank you. I am a full-time employee, and then I also do this on the side, and I'm really trying to focus on this because I really love going live and I really love sharing videos and reviews. Everything that I have here, I bought myself and I'm sharing it, and it would just be fun to do it more often. But I'm divided by my time, as most of us are, right? So thank you so much for being here. I have all of my links that are here for you guys to shop, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to follow if you want to be notified the next time I go live. Enough of the fluff, let's get to the good stuff. That's what we're all about. All right, bye guys. Have a great day.